Looks like we got the man of the hour in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yo, welcome to Die4 Radio, man. What up, Don the Menace?
Mad Phour, what up with you, fam?
What's going down, buddy?
What's going on with you, bro? What y'all got cracking? I hear y'all banging that Menace niggas never die, though.
Hell yeah, we're jamming. We're jamming shit, man. We're jamming it. But before we get started, I want to say thank you for making the time to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? To get on me, fuck with me in the show and shit. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it.
For sure, bro.
Yes,
I fuck with you on Facebook anyway, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. But I got some questions for you, man. I got some questions for you, buddy. So, yeah, man. Before we get started, because this is we got some young listeners. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty young and still wet behind the ears, but they're willing to learn. You know, like young motherfuckers know you want to learn. So, can you break down your background and tell them about yourself?
Well, I'm in a group. I had a group that was on Rap-A-Lot called the Menace Clan. You know what I'm saying? Signed to Rap-A-Lot in '94. Did a lot of writing for Bushwick, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You know, I've been all over. You know what I'm saying? I was like the fly on the wall for a lot of shit in hip hop. So, you know, that's just me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
now,
did a lot of shit. Ghetto Boys albums, you know what I'm saying? I wrote for the Ghetto Boys on the Ghetto Boys albums. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, bro. A lot of history. Song with Biggie.
Yep, and we're gonna.
Just some shit with Biggie back in the day.
We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna talk about that in a little while too. That's what I'm saying. Yep. That's what I wanted. You know, for you young listeners, listen. Just follow the man on social media and Google Menace Clan, and you'll find out who he is and start figuring out, and you'll see the shit that he's done. So, you know, I want y'all motherfuckers to do the knowledge, know the history, stop being wet behind the ears. Okay, but let's get started. And so what made you want to rap, dude?
Oh, man, what made me want to rap? Well, at first I was like a singer and shit. I used to could sing when I was like real little and shit, but then my voice changed and shit, so I started... So, man, hip-hop came in and shit, but back when I was like, when I picked up rapping, like, you know, rapping wasn't supposed to last, you know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be like a fad type thing, you know? It wasn't like something that they thought was going to last forever, but I thought it was cool because it had like a different, it was a lot of shit to rapping. It was like, it was breakdancing, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was a lot to do with hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of shit to do. So, you know, I got into breakdancing and shit at first, and then I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? The girls like the rappers and shit, so I started rapping. You know what I'm saying? My favorite rapper used to be LL Cool J back in the days and shit when he first came out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how I started rapping.
Wow, that's funny you say that shit because that was my first favorite rapper. My first cassette tape was LL Cool J Bad.
Yeah, my shit was radio, bro. My shit was radio, bro. My first shit I bought for him was radio. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Battle rapper, like, you know, that's when he was getting into it with Kumo D and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All that shit back in the days, KRS-One, all them. Yeah, that's what made me want to rap. Rakim, you know? It wasn't really no West Coast, but this was before Ice Cube and them, you know? This is before NWA blew up and shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nobody. But then when Ice Cube and them came out, it was like, damn, these motherfuckers is like talking about what we going through for real. You know what I'm saying? So like that's when my outlook on MCing changed. You know what I'm saying? I went from like a battle rapper type to more like telling my story like type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that's just true shit, man. Yeah, because back then, you know, when NWA came out, they just put the foot in the ass of everybody else in the country who listened to the West Coast. Because what we had back then was, Ice-T, I think?
We had Ice-T, we had Toddy T with the Bataram and shit King like T. That. Like, you know, King T, yeah. Yep. Shit like that.
Thank God for NWA, bro. You don't have no idea how much the West Coast... I'm like, everybody in LA, need to fucking throw a cup in the air or light one in the air for NWA, man, because just imagine if there was no NWA in this shit.
Eazy-E, Ice Cube, MC Ren. Motherfuckers be forgetting about MC Ren, man. MC Ren was one of the hardest MCs, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of shaped the way a nigga was rapping too back then too, man. For real.
A lot of big time MCs always talk about MC Ren, and they would.
I'm telling you, man, Ren is hard. Ren is hard, bro.
Yep. Fuck yeah, man. Because I mean, when Cube left and they did the second album, it was Ren, man, been pinning it down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
He had to. You know what I'm saying? He had to pick up. Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna say, if you was to make a list, who would be your top 5 MCs today?
Damn. Top 5 MCs today?
I ask this question to every guest. Today.
You talking about right? That's rapping right now.
Give me all time. All time.
See, man, that's kind of controversial for me, bro, because like my top 5 MCs, I would have to say. My top, because it ain't going to be like who you would think, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, Biggie is not in it. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Huh? Biggie's not in it. And I say that because for me, he doesn't have enough work to judge from. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. The whole time. Yep. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? But, yeah, top 5, I would have to say number 5, probably like Busta Rhymes. Number 4 would probably be like maybe Nas. Right. Number 3 would have to be like I still like Cool G Rap.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Cool G Rap was hard. Number 2, I would have to say Tupac, and number 1, Ice Cube.
Hey, yep, that's like the top 3 you just said. Those are my top 5. Cool G Rap, right. I got Cool G Rap, Ice Cube. Well, I got Ice Cube at number 1, Pac at 2. I got Scarface at 3. I got Cool G Rap at 4.
Damn, I left Brad out. God damn, I left Brad out. Top.
That's it. I got a rap on. What happened to rap on, love?
I don't know, man. I don't look at Brad like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would be, he's like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. I don't look at him as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just there. You know what I mean? Like, Brad is just Brad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's up there though. You know what I'm saying? He's up there though.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have him up there. I mean, you got to come on. It's Face, man.
He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That's like if you ask whoever's your favorite rapper. Oh, I gotta see. Like it's like I'm missing people like DMX. Like, you know what I'm saying? X is hard as fuck too.
They even said at MOP, they used to say they used to beat up guys and take the Scarface. If they had it, they take it. So I mean, a lot of people love Scarface, bro. A lot of people. If you don't, and all your youngsters, if you still ain't picked up on Scarface, you're an idiot. Go pick up the Scarface. You know.
Oh man, you're not even really. You're not playing with a full deck if you ain't like listening to no Scarface, man. Like, for real. Like, you can't get around that dude. You know what I mean? For real.
And he's never changed himself. Yep. That's what's smoke. That's facts. Okay, now, when you got how did you guys get started to rap a lot?
Oh man, that's a crazy ass story right there. See, what had happened was, remember like the jukebox music television you controlled back in the days and shit. Like you used to call in, or you just sit there and watch it, and people would just like watch, just send in videos, and you just sitting there watching that shit like that. I was sitting there doing that, and Kenny Kingpin, Pop LQ, they called him Pop LQ back in the days, but now he's Kenny Kingpin.
Yeah.
He brought Jay Prince to my house, and Jay asked us to. Yeah, he asked me to rap for him. He said he had some beats out in his car. I stayed off at Somerset and Jefferson, right off of like Crenshaw and Jefferson and shit. And Lil Jay came to the house, and he had a rental car, and he had some beats outside in his car. And I went outside to the car. He opened the car door, and we stood in the car door, and I just was rapping for him and shit. And then he just kind of looked at me and shit, and just like kind of went on his way. And then LQ called me back, and he was like, man, he said he want to sign you, man. He want to sign you. He hadn't even heard the Menace Clan yet, and I was like, dude, hold on, man. Like, I'm in a group, though. So he was like, all right, well, I'm going to come back later, and I want to hear you and your boy. So I was like, all right, cool. So I called Assassin. That's when we used to wash cars. We used to wash cars for Assassin's father and shit. So he was at work that day. So he come after work and shit, and we rapped for him again. That was like a Friday night. He was like, man, because he seen that we was gang members and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, look, man, I don't want y'all to get in no trouble. So just like, he gave us some money. And he was like, y'all make sure when them plane tickets come on Monday morning, y'all get on that plane and come to Houston. And that's what we did, you know what I'm saying? We got fresh for the weekend and shit, you know, went to the Slauson and shit, got fresh. And
right.
Monday morning, you know what I'm saying? Monday morning, the UPS truck came with the plane tickets for us to leave on Tuesday. And we got on the plane and went to Houston. And that's how we hooked up with Rap-A-Lot.
What were your thoughts when you got the plane ticket?
I didn't know what to think, you know what I'm saying? Because of like, you know, because we used to rap at this place called The Good Life, you know what I'm saying? And all the MCs used to come up there. Everybody, Snoop, Corrupt, The Far Side, you know what I'm saying? Everybody used to be at that motherfucker. Freestyle Fellowship, everybody. You know what I'm saying? On Thursday nights, used to be this place called The Good Life. So it was a lot of A&Rs. They used to come through there, and they used to say they want to sign us, but they never really did what they said they was going to do. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we were just kind of like, you know, leery of everybody at that point. You know what I mean? Like, man, these niggas lying, whatever. But when the plane tickets came, it was like, okay, he's serious. You know what I'm saying? But we knew enough to we already had a lawyer and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we flew out there and talked to him and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he showed us around, showed us his ranch and the mansions, and, you know what I'm saying, took us to meet Face and took us to meet Bill and all that shit, and, you know what I'm saying, let us drive his cars and shit, and, you know what I'm saying, whatever we wanted to do for like a week. And then he was like, all right, you gonna sign with us? And we was like, hell yeah, shit.
All right. Right off top, damn, that's crazy shit. That's a crazy story. What?
Yeah, bro, like, yeah. And then we stayed down there because, like, he was like, man, we don't want y'all to go back to L.A., man, because, you know, y'all gangbanging and shit. We don't want nothing to happen to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay out here. So we just stayed in Houston I stayed in Houston for like 3 or 4 years, man. Just come out here, like, on the weekend, fly out here and shit, kick it with the homies, kick it with my parents and shit, and then just fly back for like 4 or 5 years. I wasn't even really in L.A., you know what I'm saying? I was on tour with Face, on tour with, you know, Junior Mafia. We did tour with a lot of motherfuckers, too.
That's iconic and legendary right there when you say that, dude. That is crazy,
yeah,
dude. Oh, yeah. Wow.
And even like when we left Rap-A-Lot, we still like with him, you know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, like right now I manage Face's son, you know what I'm saying? Face got a son that's rapping now. His name Chris Jordan. He about to come out, you know what I'm saying? And I manage him, but it's still like, you know, that's like family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jason, Jazz, all of them, you know.
Jay Prince is that dude. When I read stories or I hear interviews or people I've spoken to, like that guy is the fucking man. Like everybody, when you talk about CEOs in the game, a guy who's kept a low profile, but everybody knows him and everybody knows the artist and the label. To be going that strong, man, that's power and respect, dude.
No, like even still, like now, you know what I'm saying? Like now, I haven't put out a record out on Rap-A-Lot for like 20 years, but it's still that same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still under that same umbrella, you know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. It's like LL with Russell Simmons, you know what I mean? Like you can never really come from under that, you know what I'm saying? Even like Mike Dean and them, you know, they still like whenever Jay call you answer, you know what I mean? And Cause he's who he is. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You just gotta. You're still under that umbrella. You know what I mean? It just don't matter. Even if you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? People still treat you the same way. Like that's them as J people. You know what I mean? That's why I'm still we still relevant to this day because of Rap-A-Lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we even trying to hook up like a Rap-A-Lot reunion tour. You know what I'm saying? When you get all the old acts and we all just gonna go out like how Bad Boy went out. We thinking about going out on tour like that. You know what I'm saying?
They should do that. They should do that. Oh my God, that's a tour that is for the real hardcore fans too. That's
you got like Gangsta Myth. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like Gangsta Myth,
Part Killer,
Odd Squad. Fifth Ward Boys, Yuck.
Do or Die.
What I'm saying? Do or Die. That would be big, bro. Face. You know what I'm saying? Bush
Devin the Dude.
Come out. Devin the Dude. Yeah,
Big
man.
Mike.
We could do it. Big Mike. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Zero. You got Zero. You got
Zero. That's the new shit. Zero and them, I really consider them. They like the new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the new Rap-A-Lot shit. Like.
Yeah.
Back when I'm talking about back when I go back. I go back.
The good shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. When Jazz and James Jr. was little boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then to watch Jazz now is like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember when he was a little boy, and now this motherfucker is responsible for discovering Drake, like the biggest artist in the world right now. That shit is kind of crazy when you just sit back and look at that shit. You're like, damn.
Hey,
that's Rap-A-Lot. That's Rap-A-Lot too. Drake is Rap-A-Lot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I heard Prince fucking make that audio, talking to Puff and Suge Knight, I was like, yeah, your motherfuckers better just kick back. You know what I mean? Stop fucking with Drake, man.
Stop playing. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
they talk about boss.
Crazy,
they talk about the boss. That's the boss right there. That's the real. That's the king of the South.
Yeah,
yep. That's the king of the South right there. Yeah,
I mean,
word, for real. Good dude though, very fair. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what nobody says. He's a very fair man. You know what I'm saying? He. If you about your business, he about his business, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come together and he gonna respect it, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way he is, you know what I'm saying? He really works with respect, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a respect thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
So,
how can you not respect and respect a man like that who shows so much love for people and he does a lot for people?
Made opportunity for a lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot, bro. Showed a lot of people the game. Like I remember
under the radar a little bit. Go ahead.
Dude, I can remember back in the day doing Ghetto Boy shows in Louisiana and Baby and them asking, man, just let my boys get up there and rap, man. Hot boys, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, Juvenile, you know what I'm saying? Me and Assassin looking at them like, damn, yeah. Yeah, like for real, like back in the days, they used to be like, man, just let my little dudes get up there and rap in front before y'all go on, man. Yeah. And they get up there and do their shit.
Yeah.
They had their soldier rags and shit. You know what I'm saying? They doing their little soldier. This before they was gang banging and shit.
Though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they was hot in Louisiana though. You know what I'm saying? Like Cash Money was the shit in Louisiana. Let my little dudes get up to the hot boys. They called the hot boys. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't have been a hot boys if it had not been a Ghetto Boys. Trust me.
Yep.
Everybody was the something boys, especially down south. Especially in the South, them niggas was all like, everybody was like the something boys.
Yeah, that's true. That's fucking true. And I never even thought about that. If you think about it. That's facts. You do it. You got Fifth Ward Boys, Rodney Boys, Hot Boys. Fun.
I'm telling you, bro, all because of the Ghetto Boys. I'm telling you, bro. That was like they run DMC down there, bro. For real. That was there, the NWA. That was the South NWA. Like, swear.
Oh, yeah. When you talk about controversy and shit, Ghetto Boys, NWA, Public Enemy, and all that mold. So, yep. As far as groups go, especially back then, that's crazy. So, hey, can you tell a crazy tour story? What's the craziest tour story? You know, on tour. What's the craziest shit you've seen?
The craziest shit I've seen. One time, one time we was on tour with Bushwick, and he was mad about I guess what he was getting paid or whatever. And the promoter and everybody was in his room and shit trying to make him go to the show, but he didn't want to go and shit. So this motherfucker jumped out the window.
Are you serious?
Bill jumped out the window. He jumped out like maybe a second-story window and shit. That shit was crazy. But because he's short, he landed on his feet and shit. You know what I'm saying? Rolling around in the grass and shit. We was like, damn, I looked out the window. That shit was high, though, still. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, that motherfucker straight jumped out the window.
Damn, I could imagine it, too. Shit.
Bro, that shit used to be a fucking adventure every day with Bill, man. Because for a little while when me and Assassin first moved down to Houston, we was staying with Bill. Bill had a big-ass 5-bedroom house and shit. He's like, just come stay at my house. Y'all with me every day anyway, so we'd be over at his house and shit. Strippers and shit at his house and shit. We used to go down at Bill's house every day, bro. We was young and shit, like 20, 21 years old down there with them niggas.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I already know. Time of your life.
Going up every day, man, you know?
Shout out to Bushwick Bill, man. He's called up here before, you know what I'm saying? Still gets love out here, you know what I'm saying? We need to get him back on the show and shit.
Oh, that's easy, man. I'll call him and tell him, man. Chuck, that's my boy, man. Chuck, see, and that was another reason why the Menace kind of blew up the way we did, because Bill was like, when we first came down there, Bill just took us on tour with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the audiences already got a chance to see us because he would let us open for him and shit. Even before our record came out, like right when we signed, because we smoked a lot of weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? Bill just latched on to us and he just hung out with us all the time and shit. And he just take us on tour with him and shit. And so by the time our album came out, like the Ghetto Boys, everybody had took us on tour with us because we always had the weed and shit. So they would always take us with them and shit. And that people already kind of knew who we was already, especially in the South, you know, like in the Houston area, Louisiana, Arkansas and shit, like down in the South and shit. All through there, they already knew who we was before we dropped the hood.
Right.
Yeah.
That is dope, man. That must have been so. That must have been something. A lot of people are trying to rap. You're trying to make some of your dreams happen. You know what I mean? I don't think it can happen just like that. You got to work for it. That is crazy, bro. Man.
Bro, me and Assassin was like trying to get a record deal. I didn't get a record deal till I was 21. I was trying to get a record deal. Well, no, I got a production deal at 18. But I didn't get an actual record deal until I was 21, and me and Assassin had been a group since we was like 16. So it wasn't overnight at all. And then once we got the deal, it still was like work. It was even more work because now these motherfuckers is paying you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to come up with some shit. That's just serious. They having meetings about you and shit like that. It's a lot of shit to the shit.
The pressure's on.
Definitely.
Shit. Yep. Now let's talk about the album, The Hood. When you guys were putting that together, was that the sound that you wanted to be like? Because it has a rap-a-lot sound. Because you guys being a West Coast group, when you guys before you got signed, were you guys doing like the traditional West Coast sound rap music, or as far as beats?
Nah, because you gotta remember this is before like G-Funk. You know what I'm saying? This is after the Chronic, but me and Assassin was never like really into like the funk type of beats anyway. You know, the classic West Coast beats. That's not what me and Assassin like to rap to anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, our influences was like Rakim and Cool G Rap and, you know. Yeah, a lot of East Coast stuff. So I never really got caught up in being a West Coast rapper. I just was always just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't care where you was from. like in high school, like we used to battle like niggas from New York and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like really battle them motherfuckers. So I didn't care where you was from. You know what I'm saying? I just was gonna be a better rapper than you. You know what I mean? I didn't care. So I never really, I never was one like if you listen to our album, we never really was like West Coast and all that old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing like
we
that.
Didn't get our deal.
That's what makes it different.
We didn't get our deal from the West Coast. So like we let you know we was from LA. Like if you listen to the words, you could tell, oh, that's some LA motherfuckers. But yeah, the production was Southern because that's where we was at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I think we got one from Battle Cat on the album or something like that. Like I don't know. But nah, I never considered myself a West Coast rapper.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate when people do label it, oh, he's just a West Coast MC or East Coast. Why can't he just be just an MC? You know what I mean? I hate when people put too many labels on people, on artists. There's already enough labels on a certain artist and shit. Like he's South and he's Gangsta South. And There's too much shit like that, and it's ridiculous. I mean, that's the sad part.
It just got to be the good music. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all that matters is good music.
Yeah, man. That shit bumping in your shit. When I put it in there, is it damn near gonna bust my speakers and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit bumping.
You get a new kickbox.
Right. That's what we was on. I never got. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wanted to be on Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have loved that. You know what I'm saying? But the people that was representing Death Row to us they didn't complete the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay was the first one that did exactly what he said he was going to do. You know what I'm saying? He even went a step further. That nigga gave us some money before we even signed to him. He gave us some money. And was like, I don't want you doing it, because back then, you know what I'm saying, I gave Jay my gun. Like, he was in L.A. with us, so I gave him my gun. Like, once I realized how rich he was, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, he around a bunch of gang members? Like, I never was the type of dude to pretend like I could control a bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I just gave him my pistol, like, and then, but that stuck with Jay. He was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? So, but, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that completed the whole thing. He flew us out there. You know what I'm saying? He made us very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And he signed us to a record deal. And then we got 2 videos. You know what I'm saying? On our first rip, back then, if you got a record deal, you was lucky to get 1 video. We got 2. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That
is
crazy, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And big features, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, I could really, like, say I did a song with Biggie Smalls, like Notorious B.I.G. I was in the same room with him. I watched him write his shit. You know what I'm saying? We shot a video. It's a video to that shit and everything. Like, I'm a part of history, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that shit, I sit back and look at that shit.
That's a monumental song, too. Like, we played it earlier.
Yeah. And he just, like, came in there just ripping. I went from construction Timbs to axe with rims, from selling mixtapes to bitches feeding me grapes. I was like, what the fuck?
That was Biggie, though. That Biggie was crazy with the fucking pen in the pad, man.
I wish he would have lived longer, you know what I'm saying? I wish he would have, you know what I'm saying? I wish he would have. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pac, too, you know. I think, cause, you know, when Pac loved the Menace Clan. Like, when we run into, like, the Outlaws and shit like that, they be like, man, Pac used to make us listen to y'all shit, man. Like, this is what y'all need to sound like. This is what y'all supposed to sound like. I just look at them niggas like, damn. Like, I was just sitting around listening to y'all shit like, damn, I wish I could rap with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that was back then. Like, when you was signed to Rap-A-Lot, you can only rap with Rap-A-Lot motherfuckers. If you was signed to Death Row, they can only rap with Death Row motherfuckers. And if you was signed, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro. Like, it wasn't really no collaborations like it is now.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's crazy to bring up Pac, bringing up that. See, but that's Pac. Pac is known for giving, like, he listened to, when he was alive, he listened to more shit that wasn't mainstream. Like, he put SIBO on his album. You know what I mean? How many people in New York fuck with SIBO? You know what I mean? Like, you fuck with artists like that, so.
Right. And he was talking about this one world, one nation thing or some shit. It was called One Nation or something. He wanted to bring all the dudes that he liked all together, you know what I'm saying? So that was some shit he was talking about right before he died, I remember.
Yep. Everybody was waiting for that one shit.
Yeah, that would have been the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fucked with Yuck and them, you know what I'm saying? He fucked with the Loonies. He fucked with A lot of motherfuckers, man.
Everybody from the Duck Down clan, the Duck Down camp and shit.
Yeah, remember he had Black Moon and all them niggas staying with him too.
Mr. Weston. Greg,
because
Greg Knight from Nice and Smooth, and
right.
Big Daddy Kane on shit.
You know Pac was a New York nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pac was really a New York nigga. He wasn't a West Coast nigga. He was from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? They showed him a lot of shit, and you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of swag from the West Coast. But Pac was from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever the fuck they was from, Harlem or whatever. You know what I mean? All in Baltimore and shit like that. So that's when he picked up his rap shit. He picked it up on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he got that swag that LA just turned him out. You know what I'm saying? That Oakland, LA, that shit just blew his mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, rest in peace, Pac, man, because the game ain't been the same since he's been gone. It's already fucked it all up and shit, man.
Shit is getting fucked up, man. But, people like you know what I'm saying, and other platforms, man, y'all keep, fucking with the real, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, like, this Trump shit is really, like, bringing me back, bro. Like, motherfuckers is like, you need to say something.
Hey, I was going to get it because I was going to bring up, we opened up the show with, fuck, man, I'm high right now, man, I can't think. Fucking Aggravated Mayhem. That's what we opened up with. And and what I wanted to talk to you because the album was very. So if that was to come out today, being them young rappers and it's popular, it would have been a problem. You know what I mean? You know how the country's in the twist right now. That
bro.
Okay, I'm gonna let you tell it. Come on, because that's some real shit right there.
Well, what we was trying to do was because everybody kept asking us around about the riot. You know what I'm saying? Like when we signed the rap a lot, it was like 2 years after the riot. So everybody was like, man, what the fuck was going on down there? Like what the fuck was, man, how did y'all just tore the whole city up? Like what the fuck? So we were just like, man, we just gonna encapsulize the rage of, what fueled the riot. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? It was real controversial because you got to remember, we had to fucking say something. I mean, NWA had already said, fuck the police. So it was just like, what could we say that's going to be more controversial than that? And we just was like, fuck it, let's just say kill white people. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Let's make a record about, because it's always kill niggas, it's always shoot niggas and shoot niggas, kill ourselves and killing, black and brown killing ourselves. Let's say something about killing their ass. You know what I'm saying? Let's just flip it around. And that's what we did. At first, the motherfuckers at Virgin didn't like that shit though. Virgin Records fought with us back and forth, but we was really signed to Rap a Lot, so it was Jay's last word. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man, because the album you got Kill Whitey on there. And, but that's how rap was back then. It was that aggressive, it was that controversial, and it was really outspoken. That's the difference from what today is doing from what the stuff I grew up in, what you guys were doing back then. You know what I mean? That was such a total difference. It's crazy.
We was trying to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to be noticed. Like, we wanted to be known. Because, like, and no bullshit, like, even when we used to do a lot of college shows, you know what I'm saying? And it would be, like, at Kent University somewhere or or a bunch of white kids and shit. And they'd be rocking to that shit until they realize what the fuck we saying. You know what I'm saying? They like, what the fuck? We got killed. Whitey. Oh, mighty. God, they like, oh, that shit jammed. And they like, what the fuck? But they respected it, though, you know? But they used to respect that shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
That is stuff white people from buying the music, dog, because Ice Cube is saying really shit like that. Holy Little Devil and shit like that. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's like white kids with Menace Clan tattoos.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's white kids with Menace Clan tattoos, got Menace tattoos. That's why I started getting tattoos. I didn't even really have no tattoos back then. I was like, damn, these white kids is getting Menace Clan tattoos. And I don't even have a Menace Clan tattoo. Let me get to the tattoo shop, bro. This shit crazy. Real, man. Like up like by Milwaukee and shit. Like, damn, these motherfuckers got Menace playing tattoos, bro. So, but, you know, the album probably could have went a lot further if we'd have took those songs off of there, you know what I'm saying? And kind of conformed to doing a radio song and all that shit. But we just wasn't, we was young. We was like, fuck that. We going to say what we want to say, you know what I mean?
We're going to use our rights to speak our minds. That's exactly what you guys did. Yeah, I mean,
they had a meeting about that shit.
That's how it is.
Yeah, they straight had a meeting about that shit. Like, look, we want you guys to take the Kill Whitey song off of the album. You know what I'm saying? Replace it with something that, you know, they really wanted us to, you know, kill blacks. They wanted to kill, you know, drive by on a nigga. You know, that's the type of shit they wanted it. But we was like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave that song on there because it's a message, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna leave Aggravated Mayhem on there. You know what I'm saying? If you scared, you just scared. Yeah. It ain't, you know, that's up to y'all, you know what I mean? And so if y'all not gonna put our record everywhere Janet Jackson's record is, oh well, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
yeah. That's see, I'm glad you did that. See, that's what I mean. They try to put you together like Mr. Potato Head. And you were like, nah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of artists, a lot of suckers fall for the bait. You guys did it. I respect that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I respect
Put on some hammer pants and dance a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they're going to cut you a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you see these motherfuckers, man. You seeing it, bro. Like, shit crazy.
That is fucking crazy, man. And you know that album is really hard to find nowadays, man.
Yeah, that's what they tell us.
You go on eBay, you go to Amazon or something. If they have a copy, it's going for nearly $200.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of that rap a lot stuff, especially from the 90s, is though. That's like some expensive shit nowadays.
Right.
Man, so like
T-shirts. I'm about to launch. I'm about to put the T-shirts back out myself, man. They selling the T-shirts like $120, $150 and shit. I'm like, fuck that. I'm about to re-release these T-shirts my damn self. Fuck this.
Yeah. Everyone's capitalizing off your brand.
Yeah, I'm about to bring all that shit back, bro.
Dude. Hell yeah. Shit, I want a fucking Menace Clan T-shirt. Shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
The Menace Clan.
Okay, now,
it's like I'm connected with so many different crews, like the Menace Clan. Then we got the Regime. Then we got the Face Mob. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit, bro. I just was rapping with
that's a blessing, and that's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just rapping with motherfuckers.
It's great to have those connections and that. You know.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's my dude, man. Like,
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, that's my guy. You know, like for real, that's my guy. Like forever, like.
I was gonna bring that up too. I know you guys were you were trying to rap a lot first before he got there.
Yeah.
You guys when was the last time you was at Rap a Lot? I mean, as far as contract wise. Was it 98 or 99?
We left Rap a Lot in 99.
Okay.
We left Rap a Lot in 99, and then Face started Def Jam South, and then I was like behind the scenes with him on that. So we moved to Atlanta, and then we was doing that for a little while, and then I went to prison.
Oh shit, yeah. I was going to ask you some shit like that. But I want to go back to Yuck Mouth and shit.
Okay.
So, I mean, you guys, besides being part of the Rap a Lot tree and being from the West Coast, what made you, like, be part of the regime? Because, you know, it usually takes time for motherfuckers to get in that. Like, what do you feel like? I'm one
of the founding members. You know what I'm saying? If there was a first 10 dudes saying that they were in the regime, I'm like 6. You know what I'm saying? it was just something. It was a vision that Yuck had. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, man, I want to put together like a super group because everybody was popping at the time. You know what I'm saying? You had the Loonies popping.
Yes.
You had the Menace Clan popping. You know, Gonzo was popping. You know what I'm saying? Then Yuck was putting out Fats and Mad Max and them. You know what I mean? And it was a good situation for all of us. You know, because we were like all like on New Tribe together. You know what I'm saying? Before he came to Rap-A-Lot, you know, they had distribution through the same people that we had, that Rap-A-Lot had distribution with, 5 on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, they introduced the Hood and 5 on it to Virgin at the same time. You know what I'm saying? One song's a underground type of song, underground hit. The other one is a commercial. You know, you see what I Got 5 on it did, you know what I'm saying? And that was the type of song that they wanted us to do, but we just couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't in that mind space at the time. We was like some underground shit, you know what I mean? So that's where I met Yuck. And then, so he just had this vision about, you know, just bosses, you know, just young dudes coming in, you know, hungry in the game. Everybody could rap, coming from different parts of the country, coming together, you know what I'm saying? But everybody in control of their own situation, you know what I'm saying? Like Yuck has Smoke a Lot Records, I got the M Group, Gonzo has Blockwise, Kenny Kingpin has Rubber Band Ready, you know, everybody has their own thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they have their own lane.
Tech Nine has Strange, you know what I mean? And just everybody coming together, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, people say it could never happen, but at some point, we're going to all come together like Voltron and do a big record. Drew Down, everybody, you know what I'm saying? We're going to all get in there and knock an album out because people want it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get around to it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, right now, go get that JJ from Ville Story album out right now. Yuck Mouth new shit. He got the part 2 coming out next month. You know what I'm saying? Go get that motherfucker. JJ A Ville Story.
Yep. Shout out to my Regime family, you know what I mean? Shout out to JRJ. Shout out to Yuck. Shout out to Numb. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cousin Fly. Everybody from the old regime to the new regime. Yep.
Yeah, the
everybody.
New regime, everybody. Old regime. Yeah, man. And see, that's the thing. Like, it ain't nowhere we can land in. Like, niggas don't know, man. We started the whole military dressing and shit in hip hop. That was us, man. You know what I'm saying? With the camouflage and the bars and stuff. We used to go to the fucking surplus stores and buy the old army uniforms and shit like that and just rock that shit. You know what I'm saying? With some J's or something. You know what I mean? Like, that was what we was doing. Yep. Like, fuck that. We could be the regime. You know what I'm saying? All our war shit, the All Our War mixtapes and shit like that. Yeah. That's when I just got out. You know what I'm saying? We went straight in the studio doing that shit, All Our War. You know what I'm saying? We all got the tattoos. We all got the dragon tattoo. You know what I mean? And Yuck found that in Houston. You know what I'm saying? He was in Houston. We was at a tattoo shop. And he found the dragon. I was with him when he found the dragon. He's like, this going to be our symbol right here. He got it tattooed, and I got it tattooed, and everybody was just Mando. Everybody had to get it tattooed. It got to be in blood. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's facts. That's facts.
And this is like friendships these is friendships over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Since '95. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So.
Yep. And everybody, you know, everybody's excited for that new JJ Ville Part 2 album. Cause,
man.
It's a surprise. I mean, like, you already spilled the beans. Everybody, a lot of there's gonna be a song with some of the old heads. So,
yo, man,
I just can't wait what the future holds for that shit.
Yeah, bro, and he's doing it all independent. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it all himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about the Bay. Most of the dudes in the Bay, they independent, bro. They just know how to move in that independent space. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's why I love the Bay, dude. I love the Bay. It's like, dude, they're so responsible for a lot of shit that goes around in hip-hop, not just the talk and the slang and shit. I'm talking about your business, man, the grind work, you know what I mean? The grunt work.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit, if it wasn't for motherfuckers in the Bay, you probably wouldn't hear Game in the capacity that you hear him in now. You know, a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? What's that dude up there that discovered Game first before he went to Dre? Was a dude in the Bay. You know what I mean?
Just to the bigger figure.
JT the bigger figure. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? He put the game on. You know what I'm saying? And then he, went to, just went to another level with Dre and them, you know what I'm saying? And now he independent doing his own shit. So, yeah, man, and then it comes full circle. Once you start understanding the money that could be made when you go independent, bro, man.
Yeah.
I love the way this shit is going. Motherfuckers like, this shit is digital now. I love this shit. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You getting damn near every dime, man.
Yeah,
I mean, back when we were doing like,
record companies now are done with.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, they're just a middleman, man.
They're suffering big time. You can tell. They're suffering.
Yeah,
motherfuckers ain't
like,
going
we
flat.
don't need you.
Yeah.
And like, we don't need you, man. We can go upload this shit myself. You got your computer and a Wi-Fi connection. You own. You a label.
Make sure you copyright that shit, kids. Copyright it. Y'all listeners are trying to be rappers.
That goes without saying. That goes without saying.
Get took over.
Right.
Okay, I want to tell everybody a little bit about the M Group. Okay, like, can you elaborate that to the folks who don't know?
Well, the M Group is a multimedia company that I came up with beginning of the year. I launched it at the beginning of the year because I just wanted to do my own thing, you know what I'm saying? And, like, the M, it represents the Menace. It represents music. It represents money. It represents, motivation. And, right now it's in management mode, you know what I'm saying, with me managing Chris Jordan. So, it's the M Group management. But, we could do videos, we could do, we ghostwriting, we doing whatever needs to be done in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It's just a multimedia company, you know what I'm saying? I'm launching merchandise, I'm doing all kind of shit, It's the merchandise group if it needs to be, you know what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, I'm wishing you nothing but, the most success on that, homie. I got your back on that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I appreciate
as far
you,
as
man.
you doing the show, whenever you need, I want this to be my show. I want this to be like one of your homes for music or for anything, promotions, whatever. Or if you just want to call up real fast and say, hey, I want to push something, say something, let me know. This is your home, dog. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. That's
mm-hmm.
cool because I want to break some of Chris Jordan's music. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? I might even get you a Scarface exclusive or something. Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. I'm down with it.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
I'm with that, homie. I'm with that 100, man. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what's up, man.
But
people
I
like
fuck with
yourself.
you on Facebook. I'm on Facebook with you every day. You know what I'm saying? You be having me busting up on Facebook, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just like to talk shit. Homie, I'm a shit talker. Sometimes I like to poke the bear. You know what I mean?
Especially during football season, you have me dying.
Oh man, hey, that come on. Sometimes people get too sensitive though, but people don't know if I'm being sensitive or not because I type in caps. So people don't really know if I'm angry, smiling, laughing. The whole time I'm fucking laughing and happy, dog. So see, that's the thing though. Everybody on Facebook don't know that shit though. You know what I mean? So I like to fuck with people, man. That's just me, man. That's me. It's always been me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's
yeah, I fuck with you.
Crazy. So, what do you got coming up next? Like besides anything music wise or anything else besides that?
Yeah. I'm a surprise motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do like how motherfuckers just drop some shit out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Blaze that SoundCloud up. I've been in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely been in the studio. I don't know, man. You know, racial tension is at an all-time high right now, so I think that kind of plays into my hand a little bit. So I got some things. I got some things in the pot. You know what I'm saying? I'm smarter about it though, about the way I say it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be as direct as I used to be. I ain't gonna be as direct as I used to be, but I'm definitely gonna. It's gonna be a message in the shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be top-notch rap. It ain't gonna be no bullshit. It ain't gonna be no, you know what I mean?
And we're gonna be spinning it over here, dog, for sure.
For sure.
Hell yeah, man.
Real bangers. Real bangers, bro. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I just want to say thanks, man, for making the time to fuck with us and shit. I know you got things going on. Like I said, I want this to be one of your homes whenever you need. Besides that, like I said, we talk to each other on Facebook, but you can hit me up. I want the fans to know that, So people are like, hey, but they want to get more Menace stuff and stuff in here. Well, I want these motherfuckers to know and shit, So yeah,
we're gonna let them know, bro.
Yes, sir.
I just,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? I'll be shooting you shit. I'll be shooting you. Huh?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I'm gonna shoot you some shit. I'm gonna shoot you like some real exclusives, man. I got some good shit that I'm working on right now, bro. You're gonna be like, damn, for real. So yeah, this will be one of the spots that we drop it off at.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Now, for all the fans and listeners, can you tell them where they can find you on social media?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at the Don Menace. On Facebook, I'm just Don Menace, and on Instagram, I'm the Don Menace. You can also follow the company at the M Group, THEM Group on Instagram, and THAM Group on Twitter, because I think some motherfuckers took the M Group the way I wanted to spell it. I hate that shit. Yeah. That motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? Get at us, you know what I'm saying, for the latest news in the Don Menace. Yeah, man, I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? The latest news with Don Menace and the artists that I'm working with, you know what I'm saying? I got some surprise features that I'm going to be bringing up, you know what I'm saying? Some big songs. And that's what I want to do, bro. I just want to do timeless music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to do classics. I ain't trying to do nothing for right now. I want to do some shit that you're going to be bumping 10, 15 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something with value. Something with value. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, That's what I'm on. So, and I appreciate you for even letting me do the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to do that either. You know what I'm saying? But
anytime,
I appreciate
bro.
you letting me.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I always wanted to ask questions because there's not a lot on the internet you can find out about stories. You told me you basically told a lot of shit motherfuckers don't even know. You know what I mean? And that's dope as shit. So I want to say thank you for that because you guys are making me feel like one of the first people to hear these stories and shit. So that's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
So I appreciate you for that.
For sure.
Now, before you go, you got any shout-outs? You want to give out to anybody?
Man, just a shout-out to the regime, you know what I'm saying, all the homies, man. You know what I'm saying, all the homies that's locked up that probably can hear this, you know what I'm saying. Y'all keep y'all head up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stay positive, you know what I'm saying? And, just stay positive, man. That's what it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look out for that new Menace plan.
It's hard. Man, what's up? Hey, before you go, can I get a Die4 radio drop from you, dude?
For sure.
Let's go.
What do I say?
Let's say Die4 radio, whatever you want, man. Whatever you want.
All right, what's up, y'all? All right. This is Don Menace, and you're listening to Die4 Radio with my man, Mad. Y'all check it out. Stay tuned.
That's what's up, man. Well, all right, my G, man. I'm going to let you continue to enjoy the rest of your night. I'll probably be talking to you later on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, but you know what I mean? I definitely will be talking to you. Thanks again, and, we'll be pushing this shit. We're going to be pushing the M Group stuff and all that shit, so.
All right, man. Thank you for having me, man. Like I say, man, y'all stay positive, man, and y'all stay tuned for that new music, man. Y'all stay tuned for that new Chris Jordan, man. He coming out. Who is Chris Jordan? Y'all look out for him. Look out for the new Scarface, man. Go get that J.J. Ville story part 1. Go get the J.J. Ville story part 2. Look out for the new Regime. You know what I'm saying? Look, go get Gonzo shit. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just Regime life, and that's what it is.
There it is, folks. Well, all right, my G, man. I'll be talking to you soon, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Yep. there it is, folks. Don Menace Clan. Hope y'all motherfuckers enjoy this shit, you know what I mean? But right now, I gotta take a motherfucking piss, motherfucker, so, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's kill some motherfucking Whitey.